presentation. If you're just joining me right now or you're watching this video delayed, I wanted to let you know that there is a change to today's schedule. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be joined today by our guest Joshua Snow, which is unfortunate because he's one of my favorite photographers who handles the Blue Hour blend. We do have Jess Santos, who's coming up in 2 weeks, to give us that opportunity to talk about Blue Hour blend, and we will reschedule with Joshua Snow. We just had an issue, I think, with the scheduling where he needs to move, and with the weather the way it's going, he found an opportunity to get safely to his destination, and it had to be today. And I am sorry about that change. No worries. He wishes he could be here, and it's too bad that we're not going to be out together talking tonight here in what was going to be like an hour and 15 minutes we would have been live. So we're missing out on Joshua Snow today. I just want to let everyone know, if you've come here to check out for it or see where it is, I want you to see this video and know that we will be back. Josh will be scheduling with me once he arrives at his destination that he's moving to, and then we'll be able to get back going with our next week's videos, starting with Mary Beth Kaczynski and then Jess Santos. I want to show you this right now. Go ahead and look at the screen here. You can see that we got Mary Beth coming up in 1 week. She'll be with me next Monday, and we'll talk about her star-tracked Milky Way photography. I say it here, and I'm not gushing marketing-wise speak. This isn't just me being a bull-esser. I absolutely feel this way about Mary Beth Kaczynski, and if you read it, you'll see that I'm like, okay, I am in constant envy of Mary Beth's talent as an artist and cannot wait to have her on the channel again. So she has this methodology of handling an image with a great composition right down to the bottom of the frame, all the way up to the Milky Way, and then blends the sky with the foreground. And this image you're seeing right here, she's dedicated. You know you're dedicated when you pick a stupid set of trees to get in the way of your Milky Way, because all the work of blending that non-tracked foreground with the tracked sky is a nightmare. Putting all those leaves and branches and space there together to make this look good was a ton of work, and she loved that island right there with those trees, the way the Milky Way was rising behind it, and she had to capture it, and she always captures with a star-tracked Milky Way. So it was awesome to do, and I'm glad that I had it, and so I can't wait. I say I'm glad that I had it. I'm glad that she's going to talk about images like this, so we can talk about how to handle these star-tracked Milky Way situations. The other thing I want to tell you about is another photographer who I'm stoked for, which is Jess Santos. And let me just read what I say here. Another non-marketing bull-S statement. I really mean what I'm saying here. I emphasize that Jess Santos is one of my favorite Milky Way photography artists. I give that designation of artist because of her command of color theory, design, and sense of style. I mean, she has a control of handling the color, a certain hue. She'll harness it from the image and bring it everywhere in the frame. And she's fantastic at it, and she almost exclusively, I believe it's exclusive, but Jess will have to tell me in 2 weeks, that she does Blue Hour blends. She brings that Milky Way in at night, and she Blue Hour blends the location for her foreground. And so we'll have her here in 14 days. And it's going to be fantastic having these two great artists, great composition creators, great creators in Photoshop that handle and have a mastery and command of the skill of Photoshop to really bring their art to fruition. And I'm excited to talk to them. So it's too bad we couldn't hang out with Joshua Snow today. I actually see that some people have joined me already. Hey, welcome in. I'm glad that you're hanging out. Just want to let you know that Joshua Snow's been postponed due to him needing to move today, beat some weather, get to his destination in time, and it didn't work out for him. And in all fairness, everyone should know that we changed the date on him that he originally picked. So we pushed it to this day, and so it's mostly our fault for pushing him to try and do this before he moves. So it's unfortunate. We won't have Joshua Snow here in about an hour and 10 minutes, but I wanted to remind you for the next 2 events that we have coming up for our Nightscaper pre-event. So if you haven't gone to Nightscaper.com, check it out. Get on there. Says I want to meet you in person, and hopefully you'll be back with me next Monday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, talking to Mary Beth Kaczynski, and then the following Monday, talking to Jess Santos. And we're going to deal with a lot of beautiful compositions that I warn you will make you very envious as a photographer. It's going to be tough. So thanks for hanging out. I just want to let everyone know this announcement that we won't be having Josh Snow, but we'll be back next week, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and I'll see you here with Mary Beth Kaczynski, the Aurora chasing crack addict. Okay, I made that sound like she was a crack addict. She's a crack addict like Aurora chaser. The way she chases Aurora is the way that a meth or crack addict fights for the next fix. And so she is amazingly awesome and insane and zealous about getting an aurora shot. So I can't wait to talk to her. We'll see you next week. Have a good night. And if you want to come back on Wednesday, we'll have Milky Way Wednesday with me right here on the channel at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. All right, take it easy. See you all later. Good night. See ya. Have a good one.